Merry Christmas. We're so glad that you've joined us this evening for our candlelight service. In a moment, we will move into the portion of the service where we will be lighting candles. We do have some glow stick options available for your smaller children, but I just want to go over a couple of things before we get started. One, we're using a very natural beeswax candle, so that's why they have a nice little smell to them. Now, we advertise them as dripless, but that does not mean that you get to experiment and try, because they will drip if you do lean them too much to the side. So as you're lighting your candle, make sure to keep it as upright as possible to help avoid some of that runoff, which it can do. But it's not as bad as some of the other candles we've used in the past. Now, I got a couple of other things that we need to address this evening. Whether you knew it or not, there are some things we do not want you lighting this evening during our candlelight service. Let's take a look. Unfortunately, yes, lighting marshmallows during the candlelight service is inappropriate, and we would ask that you would refrain from lighting any marshmallows this evening. Also this evening, we would ask that you'd refrain from lighting hot dogs. Yes, hot dogs. We would ask that you would not grill any hot dogs this evening during our candlelight service. We'd also like to remind you that First Baptist Watauga is a non-smoking facility. There is no smoking inside or outside near the building. So please refrain from lighting any kind of tobacco this evening during the candlelight service. Okay, now that we've cleared that up, there is one last thing I'd like to cover before we get started this evening. As you know, fire can be dangerous. So we'd ask that you'd keep your candle near you and not too near to your neighbor as you sing. We've never had this happen in the past, but I felt like this year we probably should address some fire safety. So here to help us is our very own firefighter, Sean Beck, who will go over the appropriate procedure should you happen to catch fire this evening during the candlelight service.
Thank you, Zach. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I understand that there are some dangers when fire is involved at a candlelight vigil. And so we'd appreciate it if your clothes do catch on fire, for you to stop, drop, and roll. And also, as a secondary precaution, we have extinguishers in all four corners of the area, and that we have Tim and all the deacons. They're ready to hose you off if you need it. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean. We appreciate your help this evening. Well, now it's time to move into the portion of the service where we get to light our candles and celebrate together as a family. Thank you again for joining us here at First Baptist Watauga.